It's a great day, Houston. Our next guest is considered an atmosphere setter in the faith community. He's written several inspirational songs that have brought hope to the hopeless. Instrumentalist and producer G Mays is here to share his latest album. Good morning. Good morning. All right, when people hear your story, it is so amazing.
Yes, sir.
Because really, you're not supposed to be here.
We're not supposed to be here.
And with all the things we know about your background, which we'll get into in a second, a lot of people would not have expected much to come of you. And this is just proof that your atmosphere and things that happen to you don't have to define you.
Absolutely.
All right, you didn't really have a strong family structure growing up.
No, I didn't. I grew up, basically Houston raised me. I lived everywhere, everybody. So it was, it was one of those things.
Yeah, didn't finish high school.
Didn't finish high school. But I did get my good enough diploma.
Good enough diploma, the G, E to the D.
Yes, I did.
You became homeless at one point, and one thing that somebody that I had talked to who was homeless before, she said one thing that will make you do is you start to realize the little things that really are the most important.
Absolutely.
And then incarcerated. Yep. And if anything good can come from that, it makes you sit still.
Being incarcerated was probably the best thing to happen to me.
Wow.
Because I actually ended up learning how to be a disciplined man.
Yeah.
Going to bed at a decent hour. Not because I wanted to, because I had to.
Yeah.
Eating.
Yeah.
Doing all those types of, and that's when I started writing while I was incarcerated.
Wow. All right. So you didn't have the noise of the streets. It was quiet.
Just me and that bunk.
Yeah. But you know, and it's easy for me to say because I really have not. I've had hard things in my life, but not a hard life. But that is kind of like the foundation of what you're able to do, isn't it?
Absolutely. It was growth. It was growth. It's what I needed. I needed some time away. So I didn't look at it as I lost life. I gained life by going there, and I was able to push it together.
So when you came out, we always hear about how hard that transition is. If you didn't have anything going in, then you have to figure out what you're going out to. What was that coming to Jesus moment for you where you knew that no matter what was going to happen, you had to redefine your life? I
came home to a few friends and family that cared enough about me to make sure I stayed on the straight and narrow. Yeah. And one of them, he's deceased now, his name is Kenneth Brown. I call him Uncle Phil because I was Will Smith, he was Uncle Phil. He stayed on me always, get it together, I need you to stay on. So it was because of him, and then he gave me a church job. And I stayed on that job for 11 years. So
now the people you're around are like-minded people and helping you get to where you wanted to be.
Absolutely.
All right. Your music, you're not a vocalist, but you kind of compare yourself to like Kirk Franklin. And, no, I said you are a vocalist, but it's like you're the cheerleader. You're the cheerleader.
100%.
You're the cheerleader.
100%.
You're the one who just goes in there and charges in and makes it happen, right?
I'm the smart guy. I'm the guy that goes out and get all the great singers that you could find.
Yes, you see.
And I talk and make all, that's me. That's me.
This is so cool. Yeah, so I see, and you were comparing yourself to Kirk Franklin, but you can sing.
I'm on TV, Miss D.
You're on TV, and you're about to be live on TV again. All right, you talked about that church family. Members of your church family are here this morning.
Yeah.
And they wanted to come in to support you.
Praise Dome.
And what's the name of your church?
Praise Dome.
Yeah.
Praise
Thank
Dome.
you all for coming in to support him this morning. Okay, tell us about this latest album.
My new album is called Victory in Black and White Live. It was a live record I did about 2 years ago. I released it last year. And Grateful is the first single, and Atmosphere Set is my second single. And this is probably my biggest baby because it's my first solo project.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gave it to you earlier, but this is gonna be your new t-shirt, Jamazing.
Yep.
All right? G May's new album is available on all platforms, but here he is with the title track, Grateful. Take it away, G, Jamazing.
I'm so grateful that you love me. I'm so grateful that you care. The cross you did not have to do it. Yes, sir. But I'm thankful that you did. Great day, y'all gonna sing with me? That's your part. Sing!
I'm so grateful that you love me. I'm so grateful that you care.
Yeah. Yes, sir. The cross you did not have to do it. Good God. But I'm thankful.
But I'm thankful that you did.
Let's do it one more time. Everybody sing it. I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful that you love me.
Yes, sir. I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful that you care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good God. The cross you did not have to do it. line again. The cross you didn't.
The cross you did not have to do it.
Yes, sir. But I'm thankful.
I'm thankful that you did.
Great Day Houston, this is my favorite part. Y'all learn it with me one time. Listen to this. I am grateful, so grateful. I am grateful, so grateful. Sing.
I am grateful,
Yes, sir.
so grateful.
I am
Grateful,
so.
grateful,
Say I am. Yes, sir. Is anybody grateful? Make some noise, Great Day. Say oh. Good God Almighty. Oh. Your grace has kept me.
has kept me.
Your love surrounds. Say your hand protected me. Yes, Lord, your blood has covered me.